happen out here, especially with an extra week of preparation, I would guess.
Everybody relax. Everybody, we'll be here as long as we need to get whatever y'all want, all right? I promise you. What was the question again?
The question was, this is obviously not the way you drew it up, especially with an extra week to prepare for the Pirates.
No, it's not. You know, we were out-coached, outplayed, everything, and I'll take full responsibility for it.
Larry, what was the most disappointing aspect tonight?
I don't know. I don't know what the most disappointing aspect. There was a lot of disappointment, you know. We just didn't, I'm not sure we executed in just about anything, really. So it was, you know, wasn't a good plan. Wasn't a good plan.
You guys had 2 weeks to prepare. How much more difficult does this make it given that? Like you guys had a bye?
It doesn't make it any more difficult. It's, I mean, any way you cut it, it's nothing good about it. You know, there's nothing I can say that's going to make it any better or you know, take the edge off of it. It is what it is. I mean, we got it handed to us tonight.
Did they do anything differently from last year? Or was it just more of the same that you again struggled to stop?
No, I don't think they did anything differently. I mean, it's they stay within their scheme. They're going to do what they do, and it's been they've been doing that since they've been here. You know, for 7 years now, it's been the same.
You had the early scores, the 2 drives that ended in field goals, and I mean, you were putting points on the board. Was there a point where you started to sense things slipping away defensively? Because you were in it through the start of the second quarter. There it was kind of back and forth.
Yeah, we just, you know, we didn't stop the run, and we didn't, you know, if you don't stop the run, you let them, you allow them to be two-dimensional. It makes it really tough, and that's what we did tonight.
Does something like this make you reevaluate scheme or personnel or anything like that?
It makes you reevaluate everything. It makes you reevaluate who you are, who I am, and who we are as a football team, and we'll find out a lot about who we are. We really will.
You talked about going back to fundamentals during the prep work, tackling and things like this. That was obviously a huge issue out there again. Is that something that can be fixed? Can guys who aren't necessarily good tacklers be made into tacklers?
I sure hope so. I believe you can. I really do.
What's the most important thing your team needs to fix after a game like this for next week? Most important thing to fix?
Well, you hope you hope that their spirit's not broke. That's what you got to figure out, you know. And so that'll be our test to find out who we really are. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about mentally. That's the question.
I'm sure you never thought something like this would happen, but is it even more surprising considering all the talk about what happened last year and not letting it happen again?
It's surprising when it ever happens. I mean, I can't tell you that I dreamed that this would happen. So it doesn't matter. Last year had nothing to do with this year, I can assure you.
What does this say about how good they are?
Oh, I said it from the very beginning. I mean, I said it. Going into the season, I knew they were going to be really good. They got, you know, that quarterback is special now. He's really good. And they got, you know, they're playing really good defense. I mean, so they got a chance to win them all. I mean, they really did.
What gives you faith that they could...
admitted that they didn't take this opponent quite as seriously. How were they prepared differently for this game, and what did you see different this year compared to last year?
I don't know what to tell you there. I don't know. I doubt anybody took them for granted this year. I assure you. I really don't. I don't think that anybody took them for granted. We just got outplayed.
It's the third year in this defensive scheme for you guys. How troubling is it that the same mistakes keep kind of happening? You guys did 600 yards last year.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem, and we got to do a better job. There's no doubt about it. I got to do a better job of coaching. So, you know, that's on me. It really is. It's on me.
What gives you hope that Vic can turn things around and that he's the right
He's a good football coach. He'll get it right. He'll get it right. We got a bunch of good coaches. We just got out coached tonight. You just don't know. You didn't know we had some good coaches. I'm talking about myself. All right.
What's the mood like in there? What do you tell the guys? How do you pick them up after this?
Well, you gotta put it behind you as quick as you can because I mean, we got another one coming up. I mean, you better learn something from this, and we got to go to Clemson, and so I guarantee you they're going to be frothing at the mouth. So we got to get ourselves turned around and get going in the right direction.
Is this is probably a silly question, but is this worse than just losing a 30-24 game in terms of the impact you think it has on you and the players?
You know, yeah, that's probably so. Probably so.
You mentioned reevaluating everything. kind of about the program? What kind of things might you reevaluate?
Reevaluate the job that I do. That's what I'm concerned with right now. Is I've got to do a better job. I got to do a better job with the staff. I got to do a better job with the players. And then if we start at the top, then we'll work our way down.
What will your players do tomorrow after a game like this?
Same thing we do every Sunday.
Which is?
We'll come in and we'll watch the tape. We'll lift. We'll watch the tape. We'll evaluate it. We'll pick it apart. We'll try to learn from the mistakes we made, and then we'll get ready for practice Sunday night.
Take one more.